Hello, my name is Eugene Yaguchi. I serve as Vice President for Global Mobility and Director of Center for Global Education at the University of Tokyo. I'm standing right in the middle of Manhattan, very close to our university's New York office. Today, we're going to be welcoming graduates of the university who live in this area, and they're going to be sharing with us their experiences having studied at the University of Tokyo. So please enjoy. Why don't I ask each of you to introduce yourself?
Hi, nice to meet you all. My name is Hae-Yoon Sung, and I graduated in 2017 from the PEAK program. My major back then was in Japan and East Asia. I would say that it was a very unique experience exactly because I was in PEAK, a program which ensures that, well, you'll get a full 4-year degree in English, meaning that I got to get involved with a lot more other international students. And also I had the freedom to choose and take Japanese classes with other Japanese peers as well if I wanted to. I think that's a very precious experience a lot of other programs/schools could not have offered. So I basically had a safety net. If I wanted to, I could always go back to my international peers, which would be kind of my comfort zone, I guess. And also I was able to interact with Japanese students freely. And that was a precious opportunity that I would not exchange for. There was one memory from a particular class I took. It was like Professor Matsuda's dissection class. It's like a very short-term winter class that's usually held around like Christmas. And towards the end of the class, he brings everyone on a field trip to Tsukiji Fish Market. And he would go get anglerfish with us, and then he would bring it back to the lab, and he would dissect it and explain each body part as he prepared sashimi and fresh wasabi. Like, it was my first time having actual freshly ground wasabi Japanese style. There were like local Japanese students, PEAK students, other international. It was such a wonderful way to spend Christmas for someone who didn't go back home during winter break. And that is one of my fondest memories. I made a lot of Japanese friends, and I had really, really fresh sashimi and wasabi. So
My name is Natalie, and I am a product and innovation designer at a startup here in New York. I had honor graduating from University of Tokyo in 2019, where I attended the School of Public Policy, focusing on learning about innovation policy. I cannot emphasize how free you are. You can take classes from School of Engineering, from School of Economics. They're taught in English. Classes are taught by world-class teachers. So we have teachers from Harvard, from Yale, from Princeton coming in and lecturing on data science and statistics. And the freedom was very important for me because I could take classes starting at like social policy and finishing like, data science and AI design, where it's all very practical. And then going to University of Tokyo, where you can experience both public and private sector, thinking. And that really taught me that in order to actually enact change, you cannot be involved in one area. You need to come to the problem and see it comprehensively. And going through my experience at University of Tokyo, I really understood what I want to do and where I want to go. To suggest so many things, I feel like I can talk for many hours about this. First of all, engage with culture because there's so much to learn from Japanese culture. Trying to learn at least a little bit of language. Food, don't even mention that. Learn from the city. For me, studying public policy, even taking the subway or going to the pharmacy, just watching the procedures and how things are done was very educational into how things can be designed to be focused on convenience of people rather than just getting things done. So yeah, just like day-to-day life was very influential to me because it was very different from China, where I lived before, or Australia or the US. So yeah, just like be mindful of your life, day-to-day life, and you can learn so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Rin Hirose. I graduated at University of Tokyo in 2021, and I was majoring in Earth and Planetary Science. I'm currently doing a PhD student at the Princeton University. We did a lot of experiments, such as like looking the minerals by microscope, or like making clouds in a lab, which was really fun.
Making clouds?
Clouds. I think that enhanced my intellectual curiosity and then like allowed me to pursue this field more. I learned a lot of like what research is like. It's obviously different from just learning from classes. We need to like find what we're gonna think about, like as a question. Like until then, we just solve the question or answer the question, but we need to like find a question from scratch. That was the biggest difference, and then I learned that difference from my experience in UTokyo.
Hello everyone, my name is Koichi Kurata. I graduated in 2007, like 17 years ago. Time flies. And then my major was American Studies, and Yaguchi Sensei was one of the professors there. I wanted to have an experience in one of the US universities as an exchange student program. Luckily, I was offered at Swarthmore College, which is in Philadelphia, which is really sort of a small school, liberal arts focused, and then international students coming along. The experience was really fun for me in a nutshell. In terms of the American studies in the United States was really hard for me around that time, but looking back, thinking back, it's really some sort of treasure for me right now.
We have quite a few number of exchange partners. We need to encourage our students more. And to do so, we're trying to set up more short-term programs where students can go for a week or 2 weeks. So for example, this past August, we had a program with an institution in Bangladesh. Our students don't know Bangladesh. They study with students from Bangladesh, not only Bangladesh, but students from other South Asian countries like Nepal, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan. And after a week, the students have an entirely different view of these areas. And now some of the students are interested in going to those destinations. So this is the kind of thing that we're trying to do as much as possible.
University of Tokyo taught me failure and also hope. You can focus on your study in a very safe environment with great people.
Good luck with your applications, and if you get in, I really hope that you enjoy the program and your life in Japan as much as I did.
Be open-minded, work hard, and play hard, and you will have a great experience in Todai and then Tokyo.
Go as nerdy as possible about your day-to-day life. Just experience your life, push yourself when it comes to studying, because that's how you're gonna find yourself and you're gonna find wonderful things about the world around you.